Please put your hands together for our next opponent, Ross Joyner!
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is sponsored by Novum Recruitment.
Okay, first fight to the cage. Ross Joyner from High Wycombe, Team Crossface, fighting in the featherweight division. This is a K1 kickboxing bout. Ross's coaches, Martin Mantime Hudson, David Lee, would have prepped him up really well for this fight. You know, he's nicknamed Ross the Toss. Not sure how true that is, or who filled his form out. Yeah, this is his cage debut, his cage debut in this K1 bout. He's fighting out of High Wycombe. His fight strengths, he loves punching people in the face. He's been training for 2 years. His favourite fighter is no other than Shah No Pain Hussain. Wow, what a compliment that is. And his goals and ambitions in martial arts are simply to be just like Mantime.
I'm sure there's a conspiracy going on here with your fan clubs.
He's certainly filled these questions in correctly, especially when it's come to the likes of Martin Mantime Hudson and Shah No Pain Hussain.
Another individual which Shah No Pain Hussain has paid off there.
You know, Ross, he's got interclub experience, a few interclubs, local interclubs, and he's been training really hard for this. His coach, Martin, getting him fired up. He's certainly made sure that Ross is fit, fighting fit, when it's come to this bout.
Well, definitely making sure they're ready.
Please make some noise for his opponent, Rehan Hussain!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rehan Hussain. He's 21 years old. He fights out of Crescent MMA and his nickname's Real. He's got a record of 1-1. He's from London. He has nothing but respect for his opponent. He's been training for a year now, and he wants to be a multi-division champion of Blackbeard Fight Series, which is quite a task. There's quite a few belts up as well.
Yeah, I can tell you now, Rehan Hussain from Crescent MMA, he fought on Blackbeard Fight Series 3 in a title fight, featherweight title fight. Lost a narrow decision there against his opponent at that time. Also starred in the Blackbeard Fight Series Strikers Night last month. I fought Abul Haya, and he was victorious that night. You know, he's certainly got a pedigree in K1 kickboxing, and this is going to be an interesting bout. And both fighters eager to take the scalp in this bout.
This is a featherweight K1 bout. Introducing in the blue corner, fighting out of High Wycombe, Team Crossface, Ross Joyner!
A lot of support there for Ross Joyner, the man from High Wycombe.
And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Watford Crescent MMA, Rehan Hussain! Our referee, Sam Amity.
Take your breath. Your time. Here we go. Jab up top. Jab, kick. Jab, kick. It's it. He's scared as well.
Okay, Sam Amidi bringing both fighters to the centre of the cage there. Giving instructions. Intense stare down there by both fighters.
You know what? Since they've stepped in the ring, they have not set eyes off each other. They've just been steely-eyed the whole way through.
It's going to be a great fight.
Off they go. Touch gloves. Relentless there. Big knee throw there by Ross.
Big head kick there.
Okay, he's called time.
He caught a knee to the face there in the rush.
Relentless there was Ross Joyner of Team Crossface. You know, he's got a look in his eyes there that he means business. Wasn't taking a step back, and he's just getting a warning there from the referee Sam Amidi, just to keep his strikes in target.
Ross looking very focused there.
Hands up, chin. You got this. Take that breath again. Go again. Here we go. Stop giving him time to recover. Let's go.
Off they go again. Big team there by Rehan Hussain, follows it with a left hook.
I recall from the last event, Rehan loved those
Ross is
crafty and
relentless.
kicks.
He's not. His corner is squeezing him to calm the pace down, get the pace going. But I actually think this is the sort of pace which is actually keeping Rehan Hussain on the back foot.
Ross is using his distance really well here.
No, Ross is a southpaw. He's going to be tricky. A lovely 1-2 there, followed by the high kick. A bit of blood there from the mouth of Rehan Hussain.
His mouth's wide open. He's
Big uppercut there by Ross.
Rehan's definitely caught his left eye swelling up pretty badly there.
Ross's
Mouse under the eye.
beautiful combinations there, 1-2 with the left roundhouse.
Every time Rehan puts his hands up, he sort of kneels down as well, and it's getting
Goes
cleared
high,
with that
goes hook.
left high kick there.
Ross is delivering powerful shots.
Each shot is getting through there. He's taking the kicks, he's not checking the kicks as such.
Yeah.
There seems to be a bit of a swelling there on Rehan Hussain's left eye.
Rehan's guard's very low. Every through a kick there, and his hands are right down near his waist.
Both fighters slowing down now.
Same again.
That's a really
Side kick there by Rehan Hussain to the leg.
He'll catch a shot in the face if he doesn't bring those hands up. And Ross is very, very calm, just methodical, very strong as well.
Big roundhouse kick to the head there from Ross. Both eat a jab there. Solid cross there by Rehan Hussain.
I have a feeling Rehan needs to get those hands up. His hands, look, they're so low down every time he throws a kick.
What a round.
That's fantastic round there. Ross showing his great stand-up skills there. Rehan coming back well there as well towards the end of the round.
Yeah, Ross looks very confident indeed. He's picking his shots beautifully. There's good balance there. Everything he's throwing is in combinations. He's just doing a great job. His corner, will be telling him to just carry on doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he marched down Rehan. I think the problem with Rehan was that every time he threw a shot, you'll see it. He brings his hands down. He goes for very beautiful kicks, like he did the T-prod at the beginning, which caught Ross in the face. He went for a spinning roundhouse. But the problem is, Ross is a southpaw, and I don't know if Rehan's quite worked it out, and he's.
And then Rehan, having seen him fight previously, he's normally the one who sets the pace and
That's
he pushes forward. It's the first time I've seen him taking backward steps. And like you said, it could be that awkwardness of Ross being the southpaw fighter.
Yeah,
He's very powerful as well.
Plus, southpaws, being a southpaw myself, it's we're known as being counter fighters, counter attackers, and when you've got a counter attacker coming at you, he means business. Rehan is saying. Certainly needs to sort of keep his hands up and start setting some combinations together.
I think that eye is definitely going to bug him. That mouse on the left eye, if he catches a couple more shots there, it's just it might start closing up.
Okay, we're into the second round now. This is the third round now. Big left.
Went straight up through the middle
to the
of
head there. Telegraphed it beautifully. Did Ross Joyner.
Really clinical stuff here by Ross, taking his time, picking him off.
I think he's, Rehan's dropping his hands, and every time he drops his hands, that roundhouse is there for him. Nice jab cross there, but he's at the roundhouse again. He's leaning in the same direction of Ross's kick, and he keeps getting caught with that same kick.
Yeah, he keeps getting caught because his hands he keeps on dropping his hand every time he goes for that shot.
It's certainly a different Rehan Hussain tonight as for what we saw last month.
Crowd enjoying this as well at the moment. Great action.
You can see this is taking its toll on Rehan. He's reaching for a couple of his shots here now.
Big cross there by Ross.
Ross definitely, he doesn't look like he's breathing very hard. He's been quite methodical about his way forward. He knows what he wants to do. And I think Rehan's unfortunately on the back foot. And
He certainly
he's
is.
just eating it all up.
That's right, and Ross is doing a fantastic job just carrying on the momentum.
That's what I like to see him do more, Ross, is to check those kicks. He's just eating those kicks, but they're nothing to affect to, as in if it's hurting him at all. You know, he's comfortable in there. You know, he looks calm. You know, he might slow the pace down slightly, but he's still throwing those leg kicks, and Hussain is still ducking into those power kicks.
He's going to eat a big kick to the face if he keeps
Big
ducking
knee
like
there
that.
by Ross.
Rehan's going for like one shot,
He winds
two
that
shots.
kick up as well. He's so predictable.
Oh, big overhand there from Rehan.
Another action-packed round there in our first K1 bout of the night. Featherweight in the featherweight division.
And this is what the crowd is enjoying as well. I mean, the crowd is starting to get really lively now. I mean, they love that stand-up action there.
Well,
both guys trading leather.
Well, yeah, you've hit it on the head there. Let's face it, this is the first fight where potentially someone's going to get knocked out or put to sleep. You know, you're seeing a bit of blood there already, you know, swelling on the eye. This is what the crowd want, you know, you're getting more feedback from them now.
A British crowd always loves a good stand-up fight.
Oh, he's right.
You know, MMA or not. I think definitely Ross he's the more composed of the two fighters. He's definitely in control. Rehan's putting up a fight, but the thing is, he's launching like one kick, two kicks, or one punch. It's not like he's not flowing, and because he's not flowing, Ross is taking advantage of that, and he's, you know, every time Rehan does throw those one or two shots, he's ducking too far to one side or the other, and he's catching that kick to the face. And I think if he carries on, we might see a knockout in the next round.
I mean, I think the pace is starting to slow down slightly here now, but you know, if he keeps ducking towards that, you know, that power kick, like you said, it could be lights, camera, action.
I think that's the one. If he ducks into that left kick of Ross's, like you said, it could be lights out.
And that is Ross's power kick as well.
And Rehan's been, you know, he's been predictable. He's winding that kick up every time he's throwing it, and you know, Ross has got a lot of time to sort of check it. Again, you'll probably see him do it again. There you go. There's certainly power behind it, but he needs to set it up with a punch.
Yeah.
A bit more foot movement now.
I mean, Rehan's definitely put up a good fight. He's still standing, he's still in there, but he's definitely taken the more damage.
He's a tough customer, Rehan. Haven't seen him. He does not give up easy.
The thing with Ross is, you know, he's not taken a step backwards. That's what you have to realise. You know, all he's just been doing, he's just been standing there in front of him, taking whatever's come at him.
The problem with Rehan is he's split his lip and his mouth is wide open. He doesn't actually take a shot with too much power behind it to knock someone out when your mouth is open like that.
Yeah, he's dropping his hands quite a lot. And he needs to sort of work on his footwork a bit more. He's just an open target there. All he's got at the minute, Rehan, is that left kick. You know,
it's that left high kick there again. It's just connected.
Listen, Ross is headhunting.
Both guys swinging for the fences there.
Great exchange there.
Ross has actually slowed down a bit. He's looking. I think he's looking to get that. He's looking to get the that kick off. He knows he can get it, but Rehan's not. He's not silly. He can see it as well himself.
What you have to realise is, you know, because it is that lead leg which Rehan keeps attacking. You know, it's slowed him down because they are. You know, when Rehan winds those kicks, he's certainly throwing him with power, and that's probably what slowed Ross down a little.
I mean, kudos to Rehan here. His cut is bleeding, but he's coming forward and he's looking for that finish.
He catches.
Joyner needs to keep his hands up now because the pace is slowed down a little. He has to keep his hands up. He doesn't.
This is where Rehan actually needs to get in there now. He needs to put some pressure on Ross.
He needs to capitalise exactly on Ross slowing down a little. Ross's mouth is open now, seems tired.
This is it.
This is the last 10
Half
seconds.
a lever, both of you.
Both guys are going for broke.
Fantastic stuff from both fighters there. Rehan putting the pressure on, and Ross.
Great fight there by both guys.
Guys, I thought the last fight was great, but that's topped that, I think, as well. Fantastic action.
Yeah, it's you know, even though Rehan is saying from Crescent MMA, you know, has his hands up there towards the end of the fight, I think in the judges' eyes, I think Ross Joyner has certainly taken that bout. Clinical performance, absolutely flawless. You know, slowed down towards the end, but nevertheless, you know, didn't take a step back What a great fight. Fuzzle?
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing to it. Rehan put up a great fight. He's a tough customer, no doubt. And you know, he caught Ross actually, I think, with one of the most beautiful shots of the fight was that teep straight on the first few seconds of the second round. Unfortunately, on balance throughout the rest of the fight, Ross did actually get to pose himself a bit more.
Say again?
It's just unfortunate that one strike won't make up, you know, for the rest of the fight.
Winner by unanimous decision, the blue corner, Ross Joyner!
As expected, Ross Joyner, Team Crossface, the victorious fighter here. And as you can see, man time with Ross on his shoulders. Ecstatic for Ross. I mean, fantastic performance.
It's a learning process. Look, Rehan was on the last BBFS card, the Strikers Night, and he was superb on that.
Well, you know, maybe he hasn't had a break. It's just been one fight camp after the other. You know, certainly take it out of any fighter. I've done it myself, you know. But props to Rehan Hussain. A great performance there by Ross Joyner of Team Crossface.
I mean, he showed great maturity there as well, listening to his corner, pinpoint instructions from both Dave Lee, man time, and Ross did a fantastic job following those instructions.
Certainly did it. Team Crossface are 2-0 up at present. The vibe in the camp must be great.
I'm not keeping score.